You know what time it is. It's time for the upcoming first-person shooters of May. And this is a banger motherflipping month. Let's go. Starting the video off, we have a game that a lot of people are on the fence about. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, let me explain it real quick. It's a game developed by the same studio that gave us Tribes 3 and Star Siege Deadzone, two games that have more or less been abandoned, and that is very early on after their release. So in other words, people have little faith in this studio. Now, Deadzone Rogue is a roguelike first-person shooter, and it plays a lot like other roguelike FPSs. Clear a room, move on, get currency and upgrades to become stronger. But the thing is that it looks and plays very similar to Star Siege Deadzone. The only difference being that Star Siege is an extraction shooter and Rogue is a roguelite. Surprisingly enough, the developers have more or less admitted defeat with their prior Star Siege, and in return they will be giving everyone who bought Star Siege a free copy of Rogue. So if you bought Star Siege, then once Rogue drops on the 29th, you should have a Rogue in your Steam library without you needing to do anything. And this honestly is an act of paying back to their players. This I actually like. They do get a huge thumbs up for me for doing that. And the matter of the fact is that Deadzone Rogue actually plays great. My real complaint with it is that the enemies look a bit boring, a bit generic, but other than that, the gameplay, the environments, and everything around it, judging from the demo, has a nice flow and feel to it. Well, would you look at this? After a very long time, finally, Arkos 2 is coming out. I know the game has been more or less finished for some time, but due to reasons, the developer has chosen to hold off from releasing it until the right time, which for some mysterious reason was 12 days before Doom the... Hold on, I'll get to that one really soon, okay? Now, Arkos 2 is a voxel-based game running on what I believe is a custom-built engine. It's a medium-paced boomer shooter-esque fantasy first-person shooter with destructible environments that are not only extremely satisfying to destroy, but also serves a purpose in the game, like finding secrets, solving puzzles, etc. Now, I've played the demo maybe 3 times over the last few years, and it's good. It's a simple game, much in the vein of Wizardom, but just as with Wizardom, it seems to nail what it sets out to do without overdoing it. We get to travel through different biomes, uncover secrets, kill enemies and bosses, unlock new weapons and magical abilities, and simply have a good time in this destructible voxel world.
The Makers felt a weapon as powerful as the Slayer should be guided.
They lied to us. And now he has a leash.
The time has come. The time for pure, unfiltered fun carnage. My body has never been more ready for a new Doom than it is right now. The Dark Ages acts as a prequel to Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal, but it mixes it up quite a lot from what we have seen thus far. As an example, it will try and harken back more to the original Doom with more bullet hell elements, clear projectiles that are avoidable, less flying around in the air if you don't count the rideable dragon in the game, that is. It will have us seeing favorites like the Super Shotgun return, but it will also introduce a whole lot of new weapons like the Shield and the Bone Crusher. Now, I could talk about this forever, but to keep it short, it looks amazing, and the absolute biggest change of them all is that it will have us venture into new locations like ruined castles, epic battlefields, dark forests, ancient hellscapes, and worlds beyond in what I believe will be open world zones. Not 100% sure what I feel about that, but hell, if done right and it doesn't act as walking fillers, I'm so down for it. But the absolute best part of it all is that on the 13th of May, when the deluxe edition drops, I will be streaming the game and I will be giving away a copy of the deluxe edition of Doom the Motherflippin' Dark Ages. Don't miss that stream. This, my friends, is dark fantasy retro at its absolute finest. Labyrinth of the Demon King is a challenging first-person dungeon crawler set against the backdrop of a mythical feudal Japan designed by demons. As a lone foot soldier, you get to embark on a quest to track down and slay the Demon King who killed your lord, and everything from the story to the combat is presented in such a way that it makes you feel uneasy, uncomfortable, and fearful in the absolute best way possible. all. It felt like watching a Japanese horror movie while at the same time playing a well-crafted dungeon crawler, god damn it I can't say crawler, with Souls-like elements to it. It's an experience we don't get to experience very often, and especially not in this level of quality. My only concern is that it drops on the same day as Doom the Dark Ages Deluxe Edition, and unfortunately I cannot clone myself and play both at the same time, but this game is getting some form of coverage. That is an absolute no-brainer, and you should not skip out on it if you're looking for a unique challenge, that is. Another DOSman game? Wow, soon we're going to be used to having a new DOSman game each month, and I'm not complaining. This one, however, has not been developed in-house. This charming bite-sized first-person shooter has been developed by the Prince of Mars, which I believe doesn't have a record of prior games. Nonetheless, I played the demo of this one, and it would seem that this might be the most challenging DOSman game to date. It's a really tough one, filled with different enemies, tons of weapons and environments. It seems overall like it will be a really fleshed out experience, with perhaps the longest of playtimes that we have seen from a DOSman game thus far. I'm not sure yet, but I do intend to find out, and I definitely do intend to fire away more with the weapons and their animations. Somehow they look so cute and fun, and I can't get enough looking at their crunchy pixels. The Chromas, a fast-paced, bite-sized little indie shooter that looks like a good thing to kill some time with. In Outlaw's newest game, we get to kill a western occult as we rush through a train out in the good old west. Use our chain to grab the weapons of our enemies and use them ourselves, with a total of 7 distinct weapons ranging from revolvers to shotguns and repeaters. Oh, as well as face the dark side of the Force, I mean the unknown, with some twists and turns to the gameplay. It seems to have a bit more depth to it than I initially thought when I saw the game for the first time, which is quite nice. I still have a hard time seeing it being more than a nice time killer on a Sunday morning, but now you know it's coming, so go and wishlist it. You never know when that Sunday morning comes. Meatballs and macaronis, look at the bloody art style of this. It has me falling mad in love with it, and you know what is even more impressive? It's completely handmade. Over in Gothenburg, Sweden, the studio that gave us Lost in Random has been cooking, and they have been cooking good on this first-person dark fantasy game called The Midnight Walk. The game is playable in both VR and without it, which is something I think more games should aim to do. Give us the option. Play it in VR or not just VR. But seriously, the art style in this game, it looks so up my alley that I don't give a rat's ass if I get to shoot something or not. Wait, I know that I will get to shoot something, but the point is that it looks so bloody good, I could just go around and explore and interact in this world. I am, as I said, mad in love with it. Now in this game, we become the Burnt One, befriend a lost lantern creature named Potboy, and use his flame to light our way through a conflicting world of wonder and horror. We get to survive and outsmart the many monsters eager to devour our little friend's flame, as we experience 5 tales of fire and darkness, featuring an incredible cast of odd characters which we have seen in the trailers, so consider me very hyped for this one.
We Deliver is hiring. Hurry over to their main office on 13 Farrell Street.
I should go there ASAP. Desperately need a job.
Oh, come on. Mr. Palmer left the car in reverse.
Now this is a little bonus gem that is not a first-person shooter, but a game that is extremely fun. At least in the demo that is still available, it shows promise of fun yet deep storytelling, a noir setting that is just enough crazy and serious, a wacky driving mechanic that feels great but screams of arcade mayhem. It's a game about delivering things as a loser nobody trying to make a living. However, these deliveries are not your standard fare, and things, they take a turn around every motherflippin' turn. I'm not gonna drag on about this game since it's not a first-person shooter, but I just wanna say I can't recommend it enough if you're looking for a proper, pure, relaxed, fun to unplug your brain experience. It is simply extremely fun, and well made for that. Thank you a million, gazillion, trillion, fillion, billion times for watching all the way to the end. Broski, it means the world to me that you stuck around all the way here. Retention is everything on YouTube, so thank you. Thank you. And guys, if you like what you saw today, remember to hit that like and subscribe for a ton more first-person shooter content. And if you want to support this old papa, well, hit that membership. It's as low as... What? No, it's 0. It's 99 cents! You can become a member for 99 cents! What are you waiting for? Come on. And join the Discord, link down in the description. Most of all, remember that Papa Slim loves ya. Over and out.